Hello everyone, it's Nick Adler, and today I am reviewing The Sims 4 Cottage Living Expansion Pack. Alright, out of all the expansion packs, this one's definitely one of my favorite. It could have been a lot better in a lot of ways, but it's still one of my favorite packs. As usual, I'm going to start with the negatives and end with the positives. The first negative is the fact that the cows and llamas are tied to an item. What I mean by tied to an item is that the cows and llamas come with this shed, and they don't walk far away from that shed. Like, they'll take 2 steps out away from the shed, just about, and like they'll graze a little bit, they'll get really dirty, they'll complain, and then they'll go back into their shed. Like, that's all they do. And it's so disappointing having them be tied to an item or be limited to their shed, because I just feel like the cows and the llamas would be a lot more fun to have as pets if they could walk across the whole lot. Like, horses can explore the whole lot. Chickens and goats and sheep, they can explore the whole lot. The cats and dogs can explore the whole lot. But the cows and llamas, they're trapped to an item, and like they can't go very far, and that sucks. Like, I don't know why the Sims team did that, but it just like really annoyed me that happened.
It's a disgrace of you people.
It would just make the environment feel more alive if the cows and the llamas could walk across the entire yard. But whatever, on to the next thing. The next negative thing I'm going to get into is the fact that there is no deer. How do you have an expansion pack themed around cottage living and you don't include any deer? Did that like completely skip the Sims team's mind whenever they were creating this pack, like to not include deer? Did that just completely just skip their mind or something? I don't understand. In Sims 3 they had deer. Even in the island world, like what is it called? Sunlit Tides. They had deer in Sunlit Tides that would, wild deer that would appear on your lot. So why did this cottage living pack not come with deer? That's just really annoying. The second thing is no pigs. They have just about every other farm animal except for pigs, which there's a lot of pig lovers out there. I never owned a pig as a pet. I've never really been that into pigs, but it would still be cool to be able to have pigs in The Sims 4. So why they weren't included in this expansion pack, they also weren't included in the Horse Ranch expansion pack, which really annoys me, because when The Sims 3 had their expansion packs, like The Sims 3 Pets for example, they would give us such a variety of things inside these expansion packs. Like with the Pets expansion pack for example. They gave us such a variety of animals, all sorts of different breeds of cats and dogs, and they also gave us horses in that pack, and iguanas, snakes, exotic birds. The Sims 3 expansion packs came with so much, and I just feel like the Sims 4 expansion packs, they leave out so many things that shouldn't be left out. The next negative thing about this pack is no ranch hands. Caring for cows and llamas without ranch hands is very difficult, especially if your sim has toddlers or infants. It just makes it almost impossible for your sim to keep up with their own needs, combined with the needs of the toddler and infant, combined with the needs of the cows and llamas. Like, it's just impossible, because when it comes to cows and llamas, you have to bathe them, you have to clean their shed, all sorts of stuff, and it's just like you need ranch hands. So I'm glad that ranch hands came with Horse Ranch expansion pack. Now I'm going to get into the positives. The world of Henford on Bagley is gorgeous. Like, it's like one of the most gorgeous Sims worlds that we have in The Sims 4. I like the scenery. There's a whole lot of big lots in Henford on Bagley. Also the wild rabbits and the wild foxes that are kind of like in the background. Which brings me to the second positive thing that I'm going to talk about, which is the chicken, the rabbits, and the foxes, and a lot of the pond elements that are included, like the dragonflies and the fireflies and the swans, the ducks, the frogs and turtles. Like, I like having animals and insects and stuff like that in The Sims 4 because that makes the environment feel more alive. It makes it feel more lively. It makes it feel more like a real world rather than just a game simulation, which, even though it is a game simulation, it's just nice to have all that wildlife and like background elements that make the scenery more entertaining and more beautiful. And the last positive thing I'm going to talk about is the build buy mode items. A lot of the build buy mode items are like perfect for decorations, and they're perfect for building a house centered around a cottage, building a house in a forest or the woods or wherever. It just came with a lot of nice furniture and objects. Do you guys agree or disagree with my opinions on cottage living? What type of things do you wish would have been included in this pack, and what type of things did you not like about this pack? Let me know your opinions in the comments down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more Sims 4 content or more Sims content in general, please be sure to subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.